Your profile is popping, you got your panels looking all fancy, but you're like, wait a second, how do I even go live? Let's talk about that next.
I'm the CEO, it's Mega Chop, you already know.
We're going to take a deeper dive into the settings on Twitch to make sure that now that you have your base set up, you can actually go live and stream on Twitch. And certainly if you have any follow-up questions to the information that we talk about today, I would love to have you stop by. I'm live on Twitch on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at twitch.tv/megachopceo, and I'm happy to talk streaming the entire time I'm live. So we're going to dive in to what you need to do to make sure that you can go live for your community on Twitch. I'm going to show you right along here in my Twitch profile the exact things that I'm talking about. Hopping right in, the stream key is going to be important. Of course, the stream key is something that is top secret. Don't let anybody know or they can go live on your channel. It's all obviously dotted out, and I'm not going to click show to show you. But if you try like 50 dots, you might just go live on MegaChop CEO. And disconnect protection is awesome, actually. I've had different technical issues cause my stream to break temporarily for less than a minute and a half. That's essentially what this does, is for a very short period of time, if something causes your stream connection to break, whether it's internet or computer technical problems, your stream doesn't just instantly go down. There's a little box that pops up with a line through it and some dude holding his head. It can easily recover from that without having to shut down your stream and restart, which is great from a raid and a host and a viewership perspective. They know that it's typically temporary. So I keep that turned on for myself. That's up to you. Store past broadcasts. I strongly recommend to do this. If you ever have anybody in the industry that's interested in checking out your content and isn't available to watch you while you're live, they can go and check out your past VODs. So I strongly encourage to always have this on. And a perk, it automatically saves these for 14 days, but if you're a partner, Turbo, or a Prime user, it saves them for 60 days. Thank you, Amazon Prime. And mature content. If you are going to be streaming anything that is mature content per TOS, make sure that you check that. And this will enable clips, which is different than your VODs. Your VODs is your full stream. Clips is the ability to snap short sections of your stream so that you can save that. And for a content creator, that's a lifesaver. Instead of having to go back through a 3 to 8 hour VOD and make clips, you can just have them stored right there, pull them out, and throw them on social media. Then there's the latency mode. Normal latency would be if you're not a real-time interactor with your chat. Low latency is as close as you're going to get on Twitch to immediate interactions. There's a slight delay, but it's not bad at all. For my Mixer friends, it's as close to FTL as you're going to get. Now, you can give people here permissions to edit your channel. You can give other people permissions to stream on your channel. I feel like those are exceptions, not basics, so we're going to glide right through that. Here under social links, we talked about that in a previous video very briefly. You can customize specifically which social links you want to have easily clickable in your profile here. It's self-explanatory. Basically, you put your name for the text shown in the link, or if you want it to be different, feel free. And then you put the exact link to where they should go for your Discord or Twitter or Instagram, wherever that is. Here, you will find the ability to control whether people raid you or not. So you can block all raids. You can allow raids basically from people that you know, or you can allow all raids. I have not had any negative experience by allowing all raids on Twitch. I have had actually a phenomenal experience by having new communities who have come to visit and hang out with ours. It's only been a good experience. Obviously, you can do what's best for your community there. Drops is exciting. If you're from Mixer, They were called loots over there. Here they're called drops on Twitch. Most recently, Escape from Tarkov has had incredible drops. There was also, of course, the Valorant beta keys that everybody was fiending for. And I personally had drops activated for Warzone, and my community was able to get exclusive in-game content through Warzone, which was phenomenal. And of course, moderation is key. So we're going to go ahead and click over to moderation. Thankfully, in my experience on Twitch, we're going to find out at the end here, I have 0 people on my banned viewers list. Part of it is probably likely how we handle quote-unquote trolls in my channel. If you're curious and you haven't seen that video, I'll make sure that the link is below for you. But we've really had almost no problems with anybody. And if we've mentioned anything to someone, they either decided this isn't the right channel for me, or they were like, okay, I can get with that, and they changed their tune. Here are the auto mod rule sets. The beauty of how Twitch's moderation tools work, you may not even need a bot to do any type of moderation on your channel. There's quite extensive options built right into Twitch. So here, we're going to start by looking at discrimination based upon race, religion, gender. If you click the drop down, you're going to see that there's options of no filtering, less filtering, some filtering, more filtering, and most filtering. That's a lot of filtering. These options are going to remain the same for all of them. And there's sexual content, sexual acts and anatomy. There's hostility, provocation and bullying, profanity, swear words. And you can choose what's best for you and your community and situationally appropriate. And if you feel like sometimes these pick up things that really shouldn't be picked up, there's mismatches, we're going to actually cover that right now. You can go to block terms and phrases, say that these aren't catching everything, but you notice if you crank it up, it blocks way too much. You can actually just enter specific words or phrases in here that you don't want to hear. Or maybe there's a phrase that you get a lot that's not in any of those lists, like 1v1, for example. You can drop that here and make sure that that's prevented from being put into your chat. The cool part is it advises the person that this is something that's not permitted to be in your chat and doesn't allow them to do so. Now, on the flip side, if there's something that's continually getting blocked and you're like, wait a minute, that shouldn't be blocked. Say, for example, the word wings. You can add that to a safe list, and you can always edit that if you need, or I'm going to go ahead and delete it because wings is safe. We have no problems. Here, you can automatically set to have hyperlinks blocked. I'm a fan of keeping hyperlinks out of chat. We roll more of a family-friendly stream, and you never quite know where the links are going to take you. I'm also not a fan of getting hacked in any way. So for the safety of everybody, I just have that blocked. And if there's anything that needs to be shared, myself or my mods can go ahead and do so. The non-mod chat delay is a very cool feature. Basically, there's a delay for everybody that's viewing the stream except for myself and moderators, which allows us to delete things that could be potentially harmful or destructive to the community before anybody else is even able to see it. Here's a function for email verification, which requires that any user who's going to talk in your chat would have had to verify their account via email. It's that extra step to help prevent somebody from just quickly remaking accounts with any extra hoops and giving you a hard time. And of course, a side note on that is Twitch has introduced the shadow ban so that if someone is trying to do that all from the same IP address, you don't have to worry about them either once they're banned. Now, chat rules. This is a very unique, awesome feature on Twitch. So the rules that you put here in this section are actually going to show before anybody is able to type in your chat. Basically, they're going to click in the dialog box for your chat. This is going to pop up and will not let them proceed forward to chat until they agree to your rules. Then we have follower only mode. You can set that to any followers, or they have to have followed for minutes or hours, days, weeks, whatever the case is. This is particularly helpful. There have been known to be bots where people get botted and all of a sudden there's a ton of viewers coming into chat saying the same thing over and over. Sometimes it's harmless and silly. Other times it's toxic and unneeded. So you could quickly go in here, or your moderators could quickly go in here and switch this on. And if they have to follow for at least a day, you can prevent any of that from continuing in your chat. I personally am a fan to have the moderator tools in chat turned on. This allows my moderators to see the chat in ban history for users in the channel. I think this is key in empowering our moderators to be able to do more, to handle more, and make better decisions for our community. I love to see that being on. And then ban chatters. Like I said, our list is empty. We're very fortunate. We haven't had anything crazy. Okay, so I skipped past it earlier and I saved this for the end for my Mixer friends because the auto hosting is a bit of a hot button. I'm not going to get into that. But if you do want to set up auto hosting, I do want to go through it to make sure that you're prepared. So again, we're at the creator dashboard and we're at channel. And here you will see the auto hosting options. You can have set to automatically host channels when you're offline. I have it turned on. I'm not a part of a team, but if you were, you can have this turned on so that it includes your team in your auto host list. You can host pre-recorded videos that are either premieres or reruns if you so choose. There is a specific rerun feature for streamers on Twitch so that it doesn't bog down categories. That's what that's addressing. So it's not live content, for clarity. Hosting priority, you can have it either set to randomly or to do so in the order that you have the streamers on the list. And here is the host list. You can see that I have Till Truth, Harris Heller, and Psychoholic. This list is probably going to grow significantly with a bunch of friends that I see moving over from Mixer to Twitch. I hope that the information that I gave in this video is helpful for you to get you moving and rolling on Twitch. I'm more than happy to answer any additional questions that you have, or if I missed something in this video that you want to know, please feel free to chat with me. I'm live on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, and Friday evenings at twitch.tv/megachopceo. I would love to answer any and all questions that you have. And while you're here, feel free to click the like, subscribe, and smash that bell for notifications, and I'll see you next time.